determine the boundaries of political districts. That law has been the subject of increased criticism as political organizations accuse legislators of mapping districts to their political advantage. Under the plan, if it's passed, redistricting will be decided by a 14-member independent committee, and the next redistricting will occur in 2011. There was some support for Proposition 11 by many state legislatures and backed by Governor Schwarzenegger. Polls indicated that the measure was gaining support amongst voters in California. According to a poll earlier this month from the Public Policy Institute of California, 41% of Californians favor the proposition, with 34% against, and 25% undecided. However, in September, there were only 38% in favor and 33% against. The problem with Proposition 11 is that days before the election, a large number of voters still weren't sure about how they wanted to vote, and they blamed that supporters had not done a good enough job explaining the Voters First Act and why it mattered. Also, this was probably overshadowed because Proposition 8 is such a bigger battle in voting. And Proposition 11 doesn't quite matter to people in California. And it did pass by 50.7%. Proposition 2 is another proposition that California was voting on. It would prohibit ranchers from keeping chickens, veal calves, and breeding pigs in pens or cages that are too small for the animal to move. And this approved with a little over 60% of the vote. In summary, California is facing a multitude of issues that all demand attention and beg for change, such as gay marriage, redistricting, and animal rights. The legislature is changing as people's views change. And that's it. Are there any questions?
What's the difference between marriage